Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the San Francisco Giants. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Michael Conforto riding a power surge coming into this one, Chris. He's homered in 4 straight games.
He is managing to find pitches that he can barrel up and do damage with, and really that's the key for him. As long as he can get the bat to it, because he's so strong, there's a good chance that it leaves the ballpark.
Just about to get underway, and on the hill for the Giants, Sean Shelley. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout. Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
There's the strike. Oh, and 2 now. And there's a ball.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
The 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And here is Ezequiel Tovar. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The wind of the pitch. On the ground to the left, Luciano. 2 away here in the top of the first. Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies. They've had a great year offensively, as good an offensive team as you will find.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Ryan McMahon, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. McMahon measures 6 feet 2 inches, 220 pounds, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Next offering upstairs.
1-1.
Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. That's down and in.
It's a good take.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Popped up. Mendick under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies, and now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Oracle Park, getting the nod on the mound, Anthony Banda. Singing, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Luis Matos leading things off and takes a strike. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And now one away.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now the number 2 hitter, Brett Wisely. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. In there at the knees. 0-1. One out, base is empty. That's to third. McMahon fires over to first. And a couple of quick outs. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a guy who's got decent pop.
Patrick Bailey stands in now and watches strike 1. Two outs. And a foul ball.
You know, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Wow, nice play to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
And we're back. Now here's Nolan Jones.
22. Nolan.
The right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
And that's a little bit high. 1-1. Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
Next offering is fouled back. Comes the 2-2.
3-2.
And down on strikes. One away.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden a pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
So up next, Jesus Sanchez. And downstairs. And another ball. No score here in the second. Just missed. That one finds the zone. And now 3 balls and a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Helpful.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Man at first, one away. Swing and a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Kevin Biggio with a chance to hit. On the ground, down the line, and it's foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Just off the inside edge.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And a good eye there.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swung on, belted. Meadows on a dead sprint, racing back, and it is gone. His second home run of the series. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
First pitch just misses. Already 3 runs across in the frame here at the top of the second. Just missed. Jelly. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
That misses the zone. 3-1 now. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Now the 0-1. And ball 1. Strike 2.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
And the righty deals. Check swing, now an appeal to third. And he held up. 2-2 now.
Full count.
Squirts away a little bit, and the runner stays where he is. Payoff pitch. And they'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, interesting. He went with the off-speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Doyle, batting with one down, takes a strike.
There it was, a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Not close with that one, and the count's even at 2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him. And they're 2 down.
just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Brings it in for the third out. Rockies get 3 on this homer. It's now 3-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom of the second. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Michael Conforto. And the pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the 0-2. Swings and misses, and quickly one away in the second.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
And here is Matt Chapman. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. The Rockies leading by 3, bottom half of inning number 2. Outside corner, there's a strike. High grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And digging in for San Francisco, Parker Meadows. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And first offering is fouled off. Bonda, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Chapman, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Here comes a pitch. Got it by him for the K.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Marco Luciano in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. The Giants trailing by 3 here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. That one misses, and the count is 1-1.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Kicks and fires. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So the Giants leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. All set for the start of the inning. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Hawaii to kick the pitch. Just missed.
Well, these Rockies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Righty delivers.
Ball 2.
Fastball for a strike.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Nolan Jones. That one's in there, 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some. It's in and out of his glove. Fired to second, and he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
Well, that was clearly a double play ball, but the bobble unfortunately prevented him from being able to get two. But a good job to stay with it and make sure you got at least one.
And now the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. Singled and scored his first time. That one's upstairs, ball one. 1-0. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
Good eye in that spot. That
Ball, that's
one
off.
misses. And now 3-1. Left-hand hitter waits. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. Say goodbye to that one. He hammers one out to center. Third home run of the season, and they add a couple more. It's 5-0.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Next to hit, Ivan Herrera. Still only one out here in the inning. And that one hammered way back there. Hits the fence. Herrera into second, and he's got a double.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
One out, runner at second. Kevin Biggio up to the plate. Hit hard on the ground to short. Gets it to first. And they get Biggio for the out.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Colorado, the designated hitter,
Mike Yastrzemski up here. Way
Ball one, no
outside,
strike.
and that's ball one.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
And that one fouled off. Here's a 1-1. Hard on the ground to first. Wisely takes it himself. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the Rocks bring in two on this big fly, and the lead is now 5-0. You're watching San Francisco Giants baseball on the Show Bay Area. Back here in San Francisco, set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the second baseman, Danny Mending. Bonda back to work. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
And it's fouled away. 0-2 now. And that just misses.
Pretty standard
One ball, two
high
strikes,
0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Sizing this one up. And there's one down. Sean Jelly getting ready to hit. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. There's the strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
That one ripped. And it hits the fence. Sean Jelly with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Luis Matos, the next Giant to hit. Right through there for a strike. The Rockies leading by 5 here in the last half of the third. Good eye right there. That one's in there. That's strike 2. The pitch. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Brett Wisely, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. And that's in for a strike. Jelly off of first with 2 away. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning.
Generally, not the type of great play you expect from a first baseman, but he does a great job of hauling that one down.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Alec Thomas. And the right-hander back to work. Just missed. Thomas goes 5 feet 11 inches, 24 years old. He's knocked in 9 over his last 10 games. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The wind and the pitch. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And the pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. Right through there, got him. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Back to the top of the lineup. And the batter now, Brenton Doyle. That one fouled off.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
I love the hustle out of the box. Man, he drove that baseball. He was thinking triple right away.
So digging in, Ezekiel Tovar. The shortstop takes the ball. One away with a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. Fastball for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
That's a base hit. Run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
So up next, Ryan McMahon, 1 for 2. So Bob Melvin out of the dugout, and he's ready to make a move. Sean Jelly won't go any further, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. New arm for the Giants, Justin Verlander. He's pitching on 2 days rest. First offering, and it just misses. There's a strike, 95 of that one. On its way to the corner, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. One run across in the frame so far here in the third and final game of the series. Puts it away for the out. Takes it to the bag himself, but he's back in time.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
That's to third. Chapman over to first in time. And the inning is over. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. And midway in the 4th, it's the Rockies 6 and the Giants nothing. Back here at Oracle Park. Bottom 4, and here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. The pitch.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
0-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball. The batter will be Michael Conforto. His first at bat was a strikeout. Late on that fastball.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
0-2.
The Rockies up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And now the lefty. And 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
He goes down looking.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Here's Matt Chapman. And that's in there for strike 1. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
2 out, space is empty. Oh, that one almost gets him again.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next offering is down low. And he deals. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here in San Francisco. We go to the top of the 5th. So in now for Colorado, Jesus Sanchez. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Verlander, a former MVP. He features a 4-seam fast. And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 7-0.
The guy's got a real hard fastball. You can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Here's the power hitting catcher, Ivan Herrera. In there, and it's 0-1. The Rockies up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 5th. Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly.
Ouch, that one got him.
Boog, that wasn't even close. You know, sometimes a guy will barely miss the zone and hit someone, but right there, he completely lost the handle, and that's when it gets a little scary.
Yastrzemski now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Biggio stands at first with 1 out.
One ball.
In the dirt. Safe at second. And now a man into scoring position. Man at second. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Righty to the plate. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Here comes Biggio around third. Safe.
He's on there. Safe.
Well done. Drives in the run. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Alec Thomas now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Here's a 2-1. Late with the swing there.
2-2 now.
On the ground, a short could be 2. Over to Mendick for 1. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rockies 8 and the Giants nothing. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now the center fielder, Parker Meadows. There's a strike up high. It's 0-1.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. A gigantic blast. His 7th home run of the season, and they've got their first run. It's 8-1.
That gives this offense something to celebrate for the first time in this one. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Now Marco Luciano struck out swinging his first time. Hard hit right side. The flip to the pitcher covering, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Up next to the Giants, the second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Danny Mendick. Flied to right his first time. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And that one hit to first, and that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Throw is offline, and he's got a double.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
One down, and now the DH, Sean Jelly. That one finds the corner, going
0-1's the count.
And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
The punch out there, and there's 2 away.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
In the air, right side. Sanchez brings it in for the third out, but a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. It's now 8-1. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. All set for the top of the 6th, and the batter now, Brenton Doyle.
Brenton Doyle.
Lucas Giolito gets the call from the pen.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
The pitch. Now one missed. You know, we talk so much about how guys prepare for a start. For Giolito, one of the things that's really cool, he actually uses scouting reports and then plays MLB The Show. This ball is roped, and it gets down into the gap in right center. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
0-1.
Here's 0-1. Got the bat going too soon at strike 2. So the night before his start, he effectively goes over the lineup he anticipates he's going to face and plays the game. So he goes through an entire opposing lineup on MLB The Show, utilizing his own scouting report the team provided. McMahon stands in here, takes ball
Count
1
1-0.
low. One away with a runner at third. And we're in the top half of the sixth.
2 balls, no strikes.
For Giolito, it actually is an idea that kind of came together with his buddy Max Fried. They played together in high school in Los Angeles, and they're not sure who started it first, but in 2019, they swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In comes the run from third to add on. It's 9-1. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Nolan Jones. That's in there. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
McMahon leads off first with 1 away. That clips a corner. Misses
Nope, that's
inside.
inside.
And the count is 1-2. Hard hit to third. Goes to second for 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. So it's 1 run on 2 base hits. No errors and nobody left on. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Rockies 9 and the Giants 1. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Brett Wisely. Right through there for a strike. And a pitch. Now a fly ball to right center. Sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out. Here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey.
Patrick Bailey.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
0-1.
In for a strike, and it's 0-2. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the sixth. And there's a ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. This one in the air. In position. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
That one is absolutely belted. Doyle ranging back. Bangs off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
So man aboard, Matt Chapman digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Just missed. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man on second, 2 down. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The pitch stays alive. Kicks and deals. Ripped to short. Tosses to first. That ends the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. They trail it big. It's 9-1. Next to hit for the Rockies, Jesus Sanchez. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Giolito back to work. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Giolito, a 6'6" righty, 245 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2012.
0-2 is the count.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 10-1. Singy, that's his 50th career homer.
50 might not sound like a huge number, but it's a nice little milestone that a lot of guys don't get to. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Ivan Herrera will hit next. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1's the count.
And a strike on the outside edge.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Right-handed reliever.
Ball, that's inside.
The Rockies up big in this one. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. There's one,
Out.
but safe at
No,
first.
he's in there.
It's a fielder's choice. And at first, now Mike Yastrzemski. Ground ball to the right side. Off balance feed. There's one. Back to first for 2, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 10-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the plate, Parker Meadows. Hard hit left side. Slings it across, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. And now the shortstop, Marco Luciano. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Ball to strike. The pitch. And a foul ball. Popped up first base side. Settles underneath it. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at bat.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Strike 2. That's down and in.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Got him swinging. Giants go down quietly. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Back here at Orbital Park. We're at the top of the 8th, and now the first baseman, Tristan Beck, into the game.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
The pitch. And a foul ball. And the righty deals. Foul ball. The 0-2. Just
Outside,
misses
that's
the
the ball.
mark outside the zone. Into the outfield, base hit. So now back to the top of the order. So the Rockies lineup turns over. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies.
0-1.
And
No,
that
that's
one missing
down.
low. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just
0-2.
misses with that one. Thomas aboard here at first with nobody out. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Nice job at driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Next for Colorado, Ryan McMahon. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
0-1's the count.
1 out. Runners at first and second. And a base hit into right center field. Coming home. The throw in.
That's back-to-back singles for him. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Jones
0-1.
in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one hammered center field. Meadows going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. And the lead continues to grow. Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
This one in the air. Chapman drifts towards it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rockies 12 and the Giants 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Number 21. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Now it's the DH, Sean Jelly.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Right through there for a strike. Righty delivers. Close
Nope,
one, doesn't get the call. Now 1-2. There's a swing and a drive. Long run. And that one hops the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So the lineup flips over. Luis Matos now at the plate. First pitch misses.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
And the right-hander deals. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Man at second. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. At the belt and fires. In the air, right field. And it stays fair. Run comes in from second, and it's now 12-2. And now Brett Wisely. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
One on, nobody out, a run in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ball one there.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Sanchez gets under it. 1 away. Man at first, and now the catcher comes up to him. Patrick Bailey. There's a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Matos over at first with 1 away.
1 ball.
Pitch
2
misses
strikes.
there. Going to count 1-2. Line drive, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
2 on with 1 out, and here is Michael Conforto. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. A massive home run, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 12-5, and that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or 2 without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sent down to the minor leagues.
That home run was a no-doubter as we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
Sir Anthony Dominguez is checked into the game. He's into the game with the bases empty. And here is Matt Chapman. That's a laser base hit.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. On the corner for a strike. 0-2 now.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Left-hand hitter waits. That one ripped. Doyle going back on this one. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that could be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Luciano stands in now and watches strike one. 4 runs already in the frame here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. And that should be extra bases. Around third. He scores. It's 12-6.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Danny Mendick, the next Giant to hit. He swings and fouls one off. 0-1 down. Cut out and miss. Struck him out. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. Through 8 full, it's the Rockies 12 and the Giants 6. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tyler Matzik. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now the Rockies catcher, Ivan Herrera. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. That was blasted to the moon. It's 13-6. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So in now for Colorado, Kevin Biggio. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
The Rockies up big in this one here at the top of the ninth.
Down.
That misses, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Yastrzemski batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That one misses, and the count even 1-1. Foul ball there. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2. And here's the first baseman, Alec Thomas. 1 for 3. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2 outs. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. The Rockies get one by way of the long ball. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. You're dialed into the show. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Stepping in, Sean Jelly. That clips the corner. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and
1
away.
ball, 2 strikes, the count.
This one smacked out to left center. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
And now the right fielder, Luis Matos. And he chases a high fastball there.
0-1.
Next offering is downstairs. Man at second. Swings through that.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. And now Brett Wisely. Ground ball right side. Thomas steps on the bag, and they're down to their last out. And now the switch hitting catcher, Patrick Bailey. Inside, almost got him. His teammates are not happy. They're barking from the third base dugout after seeing that pitch, and now both teams are being warned.
Well, they're just sticking up for their teammate right here and didn't like the way that one looked, but with the warning to both sides, every pitcher in this game is going to have to be careful working inside the rest of the way.
That missed by a lot. Ball 2. 2 outs with a runner at third. Wouldn't chase that time. And he walked him.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Michael Conforto will climb in. He's already homered here in this one. Well struck right field. And it's off the top of the wall. In to score is the runner from third. Our score 13-7. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Alexis Diaz.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
So 2 on with 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Matt Chapman. Base hit, 1 run in already.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
And now Parker Meadows. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. That's a base hit as a run scores. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Back-to-back singles. You quite literally can't hit a ball much harder than that. You're in elite territory when you can generate an exit velocity of 118. Only crazy bat speed and big-time strength can put up numbers like that.
2 gone with runners at the corners. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Marco Luciano. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A gigantic blast. It's 13-12. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there.
So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Jonathan Loaisiga.
Now this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the 1-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
So 2 away with nobody on. And up next for San Francisco, Danny Mendick. This one smoked on its way out of here. next shot. And we are tied. It's 13 all. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
So now the DH. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Tyler Fitzgerald. He represents the winning run. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball. And it is 2-1. So far, 7 runs across in the frame here in the last half of inning number 9. Swings through it for the K. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. 9 isn't enough to decide a winner, so we are off to extra innings. You're watching baseball on. Back here at San Francisco, here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Right through there for a strike.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the 9th, so here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
Next pitch is outside. That one missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Swings and misses, and we're filled up. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass. Go ahead run on base. Ezekiel Tovar getting ready to hit. In there for strike 1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And it's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Next pitch, not close, up high. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the top half of the 10th. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Nice job behind the plate there.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Two on, 1 out. Down the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. This one in the air, center field. Way back there. That's long gone. Ryan McMahon leaves the yard. His 11th of the year. It's 16-13. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
1 down. Here's the left fielder, Nolan Jones. And that one is lifted in the air. Meadows has this one sized up. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Sanchez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Fielding for the wall, makes the catch in foul ground. So they get 3 runs on 1 hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. Rockies lead it 16-30. And we're back on to the bottom of the 10. So now pinch hitter for the Giants, Tyrone Taylor.
Well, with his speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
And the right-hander back to work.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox? Oh, that ball finds its way to the outfield. A base hit.
Picks himself up at RBI, and now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Next to hit, Brett Wisely. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Jeff McNeil.
Big at bat here, so looking for a better matchup with a left-handed bat.
That's a ball.
With the tying run at the plate, and here in extra innings. And that's in there at the knees. That's a strike. And the count 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Sliced hard but foul. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that's a strikeout looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Fastball inside just freezes the hitter. I don't think he was ready to pull the trigger. A lot of times hitters are looking away, and that one locked him up.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Dauri Moreno.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Now it's going to be Michael Conforto. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. It's 16-16. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. To the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. That one's in there, 0-1. Moretta, 28 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in extra innings. And that one in the air center field. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. 3 runs on 2 hits, including the homer. No errors, and no one left on. On to inning number 11 we go. And amazingly, we are all tied up. So remaining in the game defensively, Tyrone Taylor. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. Also into the ball game, Jeff McNeil. He takes over as the new first baseman. Back here at Oracle Park. Now we go to the 11th. Here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera.
Ball one,
no strikes.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And that's down and away.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Hot shot to third. Over to McNeil. One up, one down. Next to hit for the Rockies, Kevin Biggio. He's already homered in this game. On the ground, right side, Mendick. And they get Biggio for the out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
2 outs. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Ball to strike. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that's the 3rd out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the bottom of the 11th. And now the center fielder, Parker Meadows. And here it comes. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Right side, hard hit. And he handles it himself for the out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at bat.
Marco Luciano, the next Giant to hit. There's a strike.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. Out of here. And that ends the game. Wow. Another homer. And the Giants walk it off in the 11th.
Get to extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
Tons of offense in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.